Happy New Year, you trees of the Lord. Today is on the Hebrew calendar. Now, I hope you have one. I still have some left if you need some Hebrew calendars for Christians. It tells you on the Hebrew year what day it is and what holiday it is. And if you see here, I have circled on the 10th. It's the 15th of the month of Shabbat, and it's called To Be Shabbat. Now, this is the New Year of the Trees, and I want to read it to you from Leviticus chapter 19, starting with verse 23 to 26. Good morning, Heidi. And when you come into this land and have planted all the trees for food, then you shall count their fruit as uncircumcised. 3 years it shall be as uncircumcised to you. It shall not be eaten. But in the 4th year all the fruit shall be holy, the praise to the Lord. And in the 5th year you shall eat its fruit, and it shall yield to you its increase. I am the Lord your God. So today is the New Year of the Trees, and what is significant about that? Well, why am I so excited about it? Well, the last 2 years on To Be Shabbat, the New Year of the Trees, there was a super blood moon. Now, a super blood moon is, and 3 super moons in a row is extremely unusual. The astronomers call it a grand coincidence. And this happened 2 years in a row, that there was super moons, 3 in a row, 2 years in a row. And 2 years in a row, on 2018, 2019, it was a super blood moon. Now in 2018, it was a super blue blood moon. And in 2019, it was a super blood wolf moon. Now that was let me see my notes here. It was the last super blood wolf moon in 18 years. It was 61 minutes long. Solar eclipses are very short. Lunar eclipses can be very long. Like for an entire hour, it was total blood moon, and it was the it was the only blood moon all last year, and it was the first total for both American continents, North America and South America, in 17 years. Now, why was I excited about that? Because of Luke 21, write this down, Luke 21, 29 through 30. Jesus is talking about before he comes back. He said, watch the fig tree. The fig tree is Israel. You know, when it talks about the vine, it's talking about Israel's spiritual privileges. When it's talking about the fig tree, it's talking about Israel's national privileges. When it's talking about the olive tree, it's talking about Israel's religious privileges. So the nations are likened to a tree. And so when Jesus said, watch the fig tree and all the other trees, he was saying, watch, and right before I come, watch Israel and watch the other nations, the prophetic nations for the end times. That would be Gog and Magog. That would be Russia, Iran. That would be Turkey, Togarma. That would be Assyria. That would be Syria. Watch these other nations. And so that was a super blood moon in the sky to get us to keep looking up because our redemption is drawing nigh. And what does that have to do with us? Well, you know, we're like trees that are planted by the rivers of water that bear fruit in our season. You know, in Galatians, it talks about we bear fruit. We're supposed to have love and joy and peace. What is fruit for? Fruit is for other people to eat. You know, when we first get born again, I'm watching my clock as it's running down so fast. When we first get born again, we don't really have good fruit. Don't eat the fruit of it. But don't judge that fruit either. You know, after about 5 years of sitting before the Lord, sitting under mentoring, you are ready to go out and bring forth good fruit for the kingdom. And so I'm excited about today. There's so much about the New Year of the Trees, and I might put it on my blog if I have time today. Anyway, so good morning to all of you. Happy New Year. Have a marvelous Monday. And I keep looking up, because let me tell you, our redemption is drawing nigh. God bless you. Bye-bye.